السلام عليكم، كيف أخباركم؟
وعليكم السلام.
هلا وعليكم
الله
السلام.
هلا.
هلا
Everything
دكتور.
is going fine إن شاء الله.
الحمد
إن شاء
لله.
الله.
إن شاء الله everything will go fine.
And live as you see.
Yes.
And live.
Not me, I'm virtual but محمد وعمر are live. The
Yes.
speakers.
خير وبركة إن شاء الله.
الله يبارك فيك.
الله يكون في عونكم إن شاء الله.
آمين يا رب. آمين.
بس محضر للببليك، اتمنى يكون في شوية public.
I'm going to send another message.
سامعين صوت الكرسي بتزازق ولا؟
لازم نغير لك كرسي ولا كيف يعني؟
لا لا عشان عارف إذا بتزازق ولا عشان ما أتحرك كتير.
اعمل له ميوت.
عمل كرسي ميوت. نعم صح.
يا ريت أعمل.
شيرز محمد، بتحب اخلي يزودوك بجود وان؟
والله اتس بيتر لأنه
انا بنزل لك، استنى انا بنزل لك. لا عندي. انا عندي.
بليز هيلب يا عم بليز.
إذا بدي أرجع لورا تعمل
هلب الحج محمد. محمد
قول لي يا من هون عم.
There is no light on you.
بس ترجع لورا. راح ظهرك يا عم.
راح ضحك خلاص.
شو؟ هذا أحسن. هذا الجديد.
اي خدمه. زقزق.
شو؟ لا ممتاز
ده. اوكي. بدك قهوه عصير اي شيء؟
واحد قهوة وصلحه.
خلاص بقى اللايف شباب.
يلا اوكي.
بس لحظة بس دكتور الياس يعطي السيجنال لأنه عنده الموضوع.
أنا حشيل هاي لأنه خلاص فيش حد. ايش رأيكم؟
ممتاز.
يس.
اخفض لك الإضاءة اللي وراك دي شوي.
اوكي تمام. هيك بنحس حالنا بالسماء.
You can start يعني.
يلا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مرحبا بكم في القبة الفلكية في عرض مباشر. طبعا هو ليس العرض المباشر الأول، لكن الآن العرض مباشر لأنه وراي الميجا ستار، الجهاز درة القبة الفلكية، يعني تتلألأ بها دائما، وحبينا نعرض هذا the first show WSW as يعني every year we celebrate this event, this big event really, and this time we will be virtual with all the restrictions of the COVID-19, and we are here. We are good preparing for that, alhamdulillah, with our what we have really in the Megastar and the Uniview also, and we are very happy now to present our this show from Sharjah to the edge of the universe, passing by the solar system and our galaxy, and I hope inshallah we will learn something, or we will add for our knowledge with the discussion inshallah at the end of this show. With me, with Mr. Amr Al-Ansari, my colleague, he will be on the Uniview, and also will discuss everything. There will be also some questions. We'll see, maybe hard question or mid question, but we'll see. This is just to make the show amusing, and I hope, inshallah, everything will be good. Now, as you can see, this is our planetarium, our share planetarium, our share in French, our aimable planetarium, we lost it really too much, and we hope that we return back soon as. Now from here, I will leave to Mr. Amr Ansari to take you from Sharjah, really to see the sky of Sharjah, inshallah, and he will start with you within a while.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بالجميع. Welcome everyone. And we are very happy to have you here in this show. But before we go to the outer space, let's talk about the how to interact between each other. So if you have any question during the show, you can put it there in this screen. But how to get there? You can see the link here, poll.com at SAST360. If you have your phone, just you can write on Google. You can write on Google the link itself. Just go to Google and then write poll everywhere or poll EV. Just write on your phone. Okay, Google app. Write this one. Poll. Mr. Muhammad, you have the
Yes.
mouse.
Yes.
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 Just
Yeah.
give us the click. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Poll. POLLEV.com/SAST360. While we are running the show, speaking about the universe, the planets, whatever, we will go to any object in the outer space. Maybe you will have a question. So if you have a question, just write it down here through the poll everywhere. You have the link now. Write it on your phone, Google. And later after the show, we can discuss these questions if you have. Now let's start the show as Mr. Muhammad said. ودعونا نبدأ من مدينة الشارقة. So I will share now the screen where you can see the UniView. One of our devices here, or one the software that is very, very common in any planetarium. We have UniView. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if you see it or not. محمد واضح عندك اليونيفيو؟
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Okay.
So
just
this,
I will, Mr. Amr, just I will ask our colleague, our visitors, a virtual visitor, do not write their question on the chat, because someone they are writing on the chat.
Yeah.
Please write yes on poll AA as we said. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. And as you see here, this is the Sharjah, our city. هذه مدينة الشارقة. من هنا سنبدأ. هذا هو اليونيفيو شكل الشمس. We have the ability actually to control time as we have the UniView. So you can control time. You can speed up time or even reverse it to show you the sun or even the moon, whatever. So for example, I will return the time now to watch the sun at the middle of the sky. As you see, the sun is reversely moving. This is not the one, but I'm just to show you how we can control it. And Mr. Muhammad Hani, what is the do you think how many constellations, and what about the moon? How many constellations
Yes.
can we see tonight? Because you know we are about to go to the winter season, and every season we have a specific pattern showing in the sky. So Mr. Muhammad will tell us about the constellation.
Yes, of course we can see a lot of constellation, but in the same time we can see 6 main constellations. This is the zodiac in the sky, and of course another constellations. But what we'd like to say, we have to learn about how to recognize the direction in the sky by recognizing the Big Dipper, of course, and from the Big Dipper, we'll know a lot of about the constellation. I would like, first of all, to see this constellation, the Big Dipper, to really sight this is the constellation of the Seven Sisters. From this constellation, we can reach the very important star in the sky, the Polaris, because there is a lot of stars. How to get the Polaris? By recognizing from the Big Dipper, we just make a line 5 times Al-Miraq and Ad-Dubba, the last 2 stars, 5 times, and we reach this star here. This is the Polaris. And once we reach the Polaris, we can know a lot of things. We can see a Little Dipper also, which is a mini constellation, look like the Big Dipper. And also we can know the latitude of our observation. By what? By the line which divide the sky into part. This is, yes, what we name
The meridian line.
yeah, meridian line. And from the Big Dipper, we can see that our latitude is 24.5 or 25. This is our latitude. That means we are observing the sky from Sharjah. Of course, this star can be up in another latitude. If we go, for example, to London, it will be 50 degrees and more. If we go above to Norway, it will be 80 or 85. That means this star is very important for our observation, and we can, as I tell you, we can know the latitude by.
So, Mr.
Yes.
Mohammed, so we have 2 constellations now. One guided us to the North Pole direction. Am I
Yes.
correct? So we have the Big Bear, or Ursa Major, which is a very small part of the big one, asterism we call it, and the
Yeah.
Little Bear. So do we have another constellations? I can see so many stars.
Of course, we can we use also Cassiopeia, the W. This is very important. Another very important constellation.
That one will help us to get to
yes,
the north direction.
Will help us to find the Polaris star. If yes, this one, Cassiopeia, المرأة ذات الكرسي. From if we made a triangle from here, yes, we can reach also the Polaris star from this middle star here, the Polaris. And by these 2 constellations, we have to recognize this in the sky. This is the basic of really of the amateur astronomer to how to recognize the Polaris star. And now there is a lot of course, a lot of constellation in the sky, not only 3 constellations. There is 88 constellations.
Oh, wow.
As you can see. But here we can see some of this constellation. Of course, 88 constellation in the 2 hemisphere, of course. But from our hemisphere, from northern hemisphere, we can see approximately 50 constellation. And here we can see this here Cephus constellation, and here we can see Cygnus, Lyra. This is Vega. This is the very bright star. Vega.
If some people are not familiar with these stick lines, can we see the images or the pictures behind?
Yes, of course. Behind this constellations, there is a lot of mythology, a lot of
that's
stories. Also, all the civilization have their story in the sky. They put their story of, in fact, in the sky, their mythology, and this is what we can see really, what the people, the civilization, they imagined in the sky.
So all of these are made up by our ancestors, you mean?
Yes, their imagination.
Different civilizations, of course.
They have a very fructive imagination, our ancestors. Here we can see Andromeda, where we can find the nearest galaxy, Andromeda here. And good luck, goodbye the stars, because our sun come again to really clean the sky, all the sky from the stars, because it's a very close star for the Earth.
So we have spent the entire night in just a few
Yes,
minutes, I think.
just a few minutes. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. That's very amazing. So, what we are going to do now? I think.
Yes, now from Sharjah, we will launch. Our launch will be to the outer space from Sharjah, and really there we will see the sky. We will see the Earth floating in the outer space. Will be really in the sky. Let's go, Amr.
So we will start the countdown. 5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Here it is. Of course, our so on the way to the outer space.
Yes.
You know, going to the outer space was the dream of our ancestors, but they didn't succeed actually until 1957, once they sent the first artificial satellite to the outer space, which was Sputnik 1 in 1957. I can remember the competition, the great competition, the space race, as it is known, between the Soviet or the Russians, the Soviet Union, and the United States. Everyone wanted to conquer, to dominate the outer space. And that race revealed so many secrets. And also, we have developed technology over years just to get to there. Now we have a dream now, not to go to the outer space only, but to go deeper and deeper, to travel to Mars, to get human to Mars. Before talking about Mars and the other planets, I think, Mr. Muhammad, we are going to talk about the nearest object to our Earth, the planet. Can you please tell us some information about our planet Earth before going to the moon?
Yes, from the Earth here we have the moon. This is the clock, which was made, alhamdulillah, by Allah. The good clock, the excellent clock for our Earth. How to how to count our months, and this is really it was the real clock for the ancient people, and still to the end of inshallah the Earth. Now Mr. Amr, he will take us to our moon to see really the faces of the moon, how we can see really these faces by from the sun, because the ray of the sun come really to the moon, and from our Earth every day we can see 1 degree and 1 degree to complete really 28 or 29 degrees to see really all the faces of the moon.
Of course. Usually that journey takes 3 to 4 days to get to the moon by any spacecraft. I can remember now the Apollo, the space program, the very famous space program. Once they succeeded to land on the moon by Apollo 11. I can't remember the how much time they took to get to the moon. They took around 3 days, but we reached there very soon because, as I said before, this is the UniView. We can speed up. We can just show you the objects. Of course, distance will be taken in consideration later, but now this is the moon, as Mr. Muhammad said. We have the moon around 400,000 kilometers away from the Earth. From the first sight, yes, from the first sight, Mr. Muhammad, what are these? The moon is very beautiful from Earth. Yes, even if you want to make a compliment, you will say you look like the moon, because the moon is very beautiful from Earth.
But unfortunately, it's not true. There is a lot of craters, a lot of holes caused by. Yes, caused by the
craters. Yeah.
This is caused, of course, by the asteroid, the meteorite hitting the moon from a long time ago, and still sometime coming from here and there from the outer space hitting. And here we can, in our center here, we can image this this event. I think our colleague Muhammad Talafha and he imaged this event one day before 2 or 3 months. I think something hit on the moon.
Mr. Muhammad, we can see some valleys here, some low
Yes.
areas, some
Yes.
high areas.
What
So
we can see.
does the moon have mountains?
Yes, of course, this is mountains. What we can see in white color, if you
These, for
are looking
example.
at the moon, yes, here we can see that means this is the high land on the moon. But if we look for the gray color, that means this is
this
the
one?
lowland. Yes, this is
Yeah.
the lowland. This is the big crater. Of course, the ancient people, they named this mares, that mean there is water. They think there is water. And they give them a lot of name.
So the craters have names?
Yes, of course. Every crater has name to make a cartography for the moon. Of course, here we can see the mountain. A lot of mountain here. There is, for example, the human. They give the mountain the name of on the earth. For example, Alp, the Jebel Alp, the Alp mountain. Mont Blanc also, a lot of things also they give it to the relief of the moon, تضاريس, and every crater here has a name. There is Islamic, Arabic name. There is of course, for the scientists, all scientists, we can Tycho Brahe, we can find Al-Battani, all this. Yes, of course, we can. If we have a cart, we can reach every crater on the moon by using our telescope. And inshallah, we will one day we'll return back to our moon to make a base on the moon. Also.
Thank you so much, Mr. Muhammad. Now leaving the moon behind us all the way to the solar system. But remember, so many astronauts have already walked on the moon. We can remember Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin in 1969, once they landed on the moon by the successful mission Apollo 11. And now let's leave the moon behind us all the way. Now the distances that we are going to cross are incredible, actually, because not thousands of kilometers we are going to cross. I think we are going to cross or to move in the deep sky, not after or not beyond the solar system. We're still in the solar system. Now let's see the entire solar system, leaving the moon behind us, and you can see now the orbit of the moon. Here's the sun, here is the earth. Where is the sun? The sun is about 115 million kilometers away from the earth, making the earth a habitable planet, because the earth is in a very good place, not very close to burn, not very far to frozen or to be frozen. And here are the other orbits of the solar planets. Let's make them bigger by enlarge them at least 1,000 times. Of course, not the sun, just to see them. We can see now some of them. I can see Saturn over there. So Mr. Muhammad will give us a brief information about the solar system while I'm going to make them run around the sun.
Yes, we have 8 planets. In fact, 4 terrestrial planets, that mean rocky planets, starting by Mercury, Venus, of course, the Earth and Mars. And after that, we have 4 gaseous planets, starting from, of course, Jupiter, the huge planet. This is the giant planet, the first giant planet. And after that, we have Saturn, Lord of the Rings, Uranus, and Neptune. This is the 8 planets. But if someone asks me about Pluto, now Pluto from 2006 became as a dwarf planet. Declassified from planet to a dwarf planet. And here we can see also the asteroid belt, where we can find some dwarf planet like Ceres, which is, it was the biggest object in this asteroid belt, but now we considered it as a dwarf planet, as Pluto. And the big object now after Ceres is Vesta, approximately 800 kilometers across. And of course, you can see a lot of
Mr. Muhammad,
huge quantity of asteroid
these
belt.
asteroids, Mr. Muhammad, these asteroids, is there any risk or dangerous that could happen to our planet
Of,
coming from these
of
asteroids?
course,
Because there are too many asteroids, I
yes.
can say.
Every time we have this problem. In fact, in all the solar system, this object hit all the object of the solar system, especially the nearest one. And sometime they across here on the Earth. There is some crossing between the Earth and some asteroid. Every year, every time, every month we have this, and the scientists they know about that. They have their card to know their time when will come too close to the Earth. Of course, to prevent us a big event. But sometime from the sky we have visitors, suddenly visitors. We cannot, of course, see everything. Okay, we know the maximum of this asteroid, but of course, the suddenly event can happen also.
So this asteroid belt is in between Mars and Jupiter. What about the other one that covers the solar system? I can see one is here beyond Neptune, I think. What is this?
Yes, this is in fact Kuiper belt. Kuiper belt.
Yeah,
This
this
is
one.
where we the Kuiper belt. Here where we can find a lot of dwarf planet, as Makemake, as Pluto here, Huma Huma. This is the other dwarf planet discovered after Pluto. In fact, this is the reason why Pluto he became a dwarf planet, because we discover bigger than Pluto in this area. That's why he came as a dwarf planet.
Thank you so much, Mr. Muhammad Hani,
Yes.
about this great information. And now we are going deeper and deeper into the universe, leaving the solar system, the planets that Mr. Muhammad talked about. So, but remember that we have not only 8 planets around the sun, just not only what I mean here is not the only solar system that we have, at least in the Milky Way galaxy. We have so many solar systems because we have so many stars. So if we find someday that another planet orbit another star, that is very it will be familiar for us because so many stars similar to the sun. Kepler, the space telescope, which was sent to the outer space in 2009 to explore exoplanets, which are the planets that orbit another stars. He or that space telescope Kepler has discovered more than 3,000 exoplanets. Wow, great. We have so many stars in the galaxy. All of these. Where is the sun now? It disappeared. Where are the planets? They disappeared. Why? Because we are traveling faster than the speed of light. Why? To reach the Milky Way galaxy. Every single star that you see in the night sky is in the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy has 200 billion stars. We are talking about one galaxy, not many galaxies. But the universe is full of galaxies, to be honest with you. As Mr. Hubble, one of the famous astronomers, and Visto Silva, and so many astronomers discovered that maybe 50 or more than 70 years ago. Now we are going to watch the great cloud, the Milky Way galaxy, the spiral
Of,
galaxy.
of course, maybe we forgot to talk about little about Oort cloud. This is the source of the comets. This is the end of the solar system, of course, but we we leave it now behind us.
Maybe
because
once we
now-
return back, we can
yes,
see it.
we return
Yeah.
back to see
Now
this.
tell us,
this
Mr.
huge
Muhammad, about
cloud.
this great galaxy. We can see here the gray. What is
Yes,
this
in
light?
fact,
Is this
a spiral.
the black hole?
Yes.
What about this area? Why
No,
it is so bright?
yes, it's so bright because there's a huge area of stars, and the scientists they discovered here a huge, of course, black hole, where the density, the gravity so huge in the middle of the Milky Way. And this galaxy is a spiral galaxy. It's a model galaxy, if you want, if you say from to the of the spiral galaxies across 100,000 light years across our solar system. In fact, is not in the edge. It just 26,000 light years from the center. And
Yeah.
why it is in this area, there is a lot of theory about that, because there is a big quantity of stars really in this area. This is the scientists how to discover why the sun is here, really not in another way, another place, because they discover there is a lot of a big constant concentration in this area, and not maybe in the other way. And why there is a spiral, why there is arms, there is 6 arms, but really in fact we can see only 3 very clear three arms of this
Yes,
Milky
here
Way.
is the sun,
In
Mr.
fact,
Muhammad. If you see it, here is the
yes,
sun, the sun
here
of the
the
solar
sun,
system here.
all the stars, in fact, not all the sun, the stars, the Milky Way, sorry, the planets, the 8 planets, all the stars in this point here,
This
really.
point.
And yes, and from here, from this point, we can see the center of the galaxy. Maybe we are good placed to see the center of the galaxy.
And to not
Of course,
forget the black hole at the center of the
yes,
galaxy, which
it's
dominates all the stars in the galaxy, and not only one black hole actually, but this is the supermassive black hole. We have so many black holes in the galaxy itself, but we have one super. It is called the Sagittarius A because it appears through Sagittarius, the constellation. So it took the name from there, from the constellation of Sagittarius. It's called Sagittarius A. That is supermassive black hole, 4.5 million times as big as the sun. But we have so many galaxies also in the universe. Before 100 years or 100 years ago, the universe was just a galaxy, just one galaxy. And every fuzzy object we observed at that time, for example, when Visto Silva, one of the famous astronomers, he watched the fuzzy object. Now we call it Andromeda, another galaxy. He thought that fuzzy object is just a nebula inside the Milky Way galaxy. By some calculations using math, they found that those nebulae are very different constellation galaxies, not inside or not a nebulae inside the galaxy the Milky Way. Now we have so many galaxies in the universe. Before talking about these constellations, remember 200 billion stars inside one galaxy, 100,000 light years as diameter. For example, if let's imagine that we sent a beam of light from this point to the opposite point, light would take 100,000 years to reach the opposite point, which is the radius of the galaxy, 100,000 light years. The distance or the distances in the outer space are incredibly spacious. So every dot of light you see now around the galaxy is another galaxy, not a star anymore. We have left stars behind us once we were inside the Milky Way itself. Every dot of light we saw there, it was a star. But now we are beyond the galaxy. So every dot of light you see is a separated galaxy. And we have so many galaxies in the universe, different in mass, different in shape, and also has different number of stars. Mr. Muhammad,
Yes.
what is beyond the galaxies? Is there any edge to the universe?
Of course. Now, the scientists they could reach what we name the edge of the universe. Of course, the visible area of the universe. Of course, maybe the universe there is no age, but this is to give a description of what we need, the last point of our knowledge of the universe. This is the scientists name this the age of the universe, and there we can reach the what we name the background radiation. This is by take it imaged by the huge satellite, the huge telescope in the microwave, and within a while you will see this background radiation take it from a huge telescope.
And that one, by the way, was taken by chance in 1964. Two researchers at that time was helping one of the they were doing some research about satellites. They were receiving some signals from the satellite. At that time, they were developing satellites. At that time, they found that same signal is coming from all the directions from the universe. If they put the satellite or the dish, radio dish, on this area, for example, heading north, they receive the same signal. West, they are receiving the same signal. South, all the directions, and they sent that signal to another scientist. I cannot remember his name now. Then this is what we got. What are you watching now is the microwave background, which means what is captured by the microwave radiation at that time, and that came as an evidence that the universe has started with a big bang, because what you see now is the thermal radiation that was left from the big bang that occurred 13.8 billion years ago, which is the age of the universe.
And I would like to add something. Don't think that the black area, can you go a little, make a zoom?
Yes.
Yes, not this one, no, behind, go behind, zoom out. Yes, zoom out where we start to see there is a black area and not here.
You mean that is
Maybe,
the
yes,
locked between yes, because of the
yes,
arms?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
These ones.
Uh, the black area. It's not only there is nothing, because there is a lot of gas. Yes, here.
It is
If you
not
can go
empty.
a little more, it's not empty. There's a lot of gas. That's why the light. This gas can prevent us to see everything from this area. Yes, here there is a lot of things here, but the huge quantity of gas can prevent us to see the light coming from this area also. Yes, this is what I would like to say about this, because sometimes some people they think we have uh, 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 a form of butterfly. They think this is make the especially butterfly, but in fact this is suddenly it was like this by chance. But behind, if we could see the light coming from everywhere, we will not see a butterfly. We'll see maybe another things. This is to tell
Exactly.
you there is a lot of things cached, hidden in the universe, as the black matter, the dark matter also. And this is occasion to talk about,
And this is
to
the
give to learn about this.
of course, this is the super cluster of galaxies, Mr. Muhammad, as you see here, because
Yes.
even the galaxies, they are gathering together in what we call it super cluster of galaxies. Here is the Milky Way again, our main home in the universe. I think we are heading back to our Earth to end up our show, and after that we have a lovely competition for you guys. So let's now first find the sun, and I will show the Oort cloud. We will see
Yes.
the Oort cloud as Mr. Muhammad mentioned before. So let's find the Oort cloud. Now we are inside the Milky Way galaxy. Every single dot of light you see is a star, not a galaxy, because we now inside the Milky Way galaxy. Something fuzzy is approaching, Mr. Muhammad.
Yes, this is our solar system. I think we can see the sun,
So
our
I
solar
think we need
system.
to we need to
Yes.
get further to see the Oort cloud because it is around 1 light year. So we need to
What we
move
can see here,
away.
yes,
Yes, here we are. Yes, we got it. This one.
yes, this
This
is the
one.
Oort cloud. Yes,
Mhm.
the source of the comets here, Oort cloud, and there is also some maybe dwarf planet. There's some planet also dwarf planet. They still discovered the scientists a lot of things in this area, not only the comets, but there is a lot of comets, in fact, in this area. And we can consider that from the solar system, from the sun to the edge of this Oort cloud, we have across 1 light year, I think.
So we can use the light year to measure the distance between stars, right? And
Yes.
also to measure distances between even the galaxies. But between or in between planets, our planets, the planets in the solar system, we use another astronomical scale, which is the astronomical unit. So one AU, one astronomical unit, is defined as the distance between the sun and Earth, our Earth, the planet, which is around 150 million kilometers. So let's say that the distance between the sun and Earth is around 1 AU. From the sun to Jupiter, for example, around 5 AU, which means 750 million kilometers. Heading to the Earth again, to our planet, and from there we will start a competition. Lovely questions. I got
Our
that for you
competition,
guys.
yes.
Yes. So, Mr. Muhammad, you are going to share us your screen now to show us the questions. I don't know who is going to win this. So let's start together.
I am already screening you. This okay. Yes. I hope there is some questions here, and yeah, this is no, sorry. Yes. Now we'll start. This is our competition. Yes. Yes, Amr, you can start, please.
Oh, okay. So the first one
Because
is, what is the largest planet in the solar system? I think most of you guys know the answer. So we have so
yes,
many. Okay, we have planets. We have Saturn is one of the largest planets in the solar system. Even Jupiter and Uranus. I don't think Earth is the right answer, but let's start. Let's start to answer
ah,
together. I think, Mr. Hamad, you need to give them time because you showed us
okay.
the answer.
Okay. No, they are scientists.
Thank you.
Okay, Khaled, the
You
second
burned it.
one, the second one. This is
You
I give
burned
it too
the
easy
first
for
one.
them. Yes, this is
Okay.
very easy for them. Okay,
Okay,
let's go
slide
for
by slide, please.
Okay.
Next
Yeah,
one.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, here we have
That is you.
oh, Khalid. Okay. How many astronauts have landed on the moon?
You need
Okay.
to remove this one, Mr. Hamad. Okay. I don't know what happened
I
there.
will give, I don't know. I will
Okay,
stop
time
to
is
give
moving
you.
now. Okay, leave it. How many astronauts have landed on the moon? I think we mentioned two of them, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin in 1969. But guess what? They were not the
Okay.
only two guys that have landed on the moon. So many, because we have Apollo 11, Apollo 13, Apollo 12, 15, 16, up to 17. So we have so
Okay.
many successful space missions already landed on the moon. So how many astronauts? That's for you now to answer.
Yes.
Amr,
8
if
seconds.
you
Last
don't-
8 seconds now.
if you don't mind, please, maybe there is only one result. That means only one friend is trying to participate. So if you can help again by how participants
Okay, can
can
you see
share
this link?
or can share
Link,
their answers, please.
the link up here. You see the link up above, just above the question itself. polev.com/SAST360. You need to write this link on Google. Use your phone. Once you write this one on your phone, you will find the question in front of you on the screen, and you can choose which answer you want to choose. Hopefully you got it.
We ask about your name, doesn't matter. You put any name and you will
If it,
find this answer.
yes, exactly.
So let's hear more results, please. Oh, one is there.
Okay.
So one
There is
more. Need more results, please. I will myself also join. That's me now. It will appear. No, go back up, please. Up and back. Up and go down. No, not this. Yeah, yes.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll give more time. Yes, as Mr. Amin said.
More people, more, please. Let's
Yes.
join, guys. Let's join everyone.
Okay, now the result. I will show the result now. Okay. Yes, there is 12. Good one. Okay, this is the good answer. Okay. The next one. Oh, Khalid Abdul Rahman, the first who answered. Yes, good one. And 1,000, he got 2,000 point. Ibrahim, Shahar. Okay, now the third question, this is the third one. What is the radius of the Milky Way? Pay attention. Here we're talking about the radius and not the diameter. Okay, I will give you some hints. Yes, here you have 100 million light years, 50,000 light years, 10,000 light years, and 20 million kilometers. What do you think about? Okay. I will give you 10 seconds. 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, and now. Let's see. Yes, 50,000 light years. This is the good answer. And now, Oh, Abdurrahman, he's not the first. Who is A? I don't know. Ibrahim, Khalid Abdurrahman, the third one now. Okay, they were very fast. Yes. Now, here we have Cassini was sent in 1997 to explore. To explore what?
Can you
Of
remove
course.
this one, Mr. Hamad? By I think you dragged it in front of the slide.
No,
Can you remove
no,
this
no.
the blue one? Just remove it to show the Cassini space. Yes, take it away.
Here.
Yeah, to the right
I-
or to the left, whatever.
I
Just
can't.
enter full enter escape to get from the full
One
screen.
minute.
Yes. Okay, this one. Now this is yes. Now make full screen. No. Go back. No, yes, this one. Okay, full screen from here. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. So this spacecraft Cassini was sent in 1997 to explore the planet. Which planet? So as you know, so many spacecraft were sent to the outer space. If we talk about the first two, or I can remember now, for example, Voyager 1 and 2, 1977. We can remember Viking 1 and 2, 1975, was sent to Mars. We can remember so many. But Cassini, it named after one of the famous astronomer who had great contributions in the discovery of something around one of the planets. So let's see now what planet is that one that Cassini was sent to explore. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, or Pluto? You can run again the time, Mr. Muhammad, because I think it is easy, not
Yes.
that difficult.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We'll give it the time. 15 seconds.
Which planet? Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Pluto. We can remember New Horizon that was sent to Pluto. Okay. I'm cheating.
Okay. 0 and now.
This is the right
yes.
answer.
Yes.
Saturn.
But we have
Okay.
also 17% of Jupiter also.
Jupiter, also so many spacecrafts were sent to Jupiter. We can remember Juno spacecraft. We can remember Galileo, which was sent to Jupiter in 1989, the year I was born. That's why I remember the year. Galileo spacecraft. And also the two spacecrafts that also we remember about Jupiter, Voyager 1 and 2. Yes, of course. But for Saturn, Cassini was sent specifically to study the rings that covered or that around Saturn. Why Cassini? Because Cassini was one of the astronomers who studied very, very, very deep the rings, and he discovered the diversion or the number of the rings around Saturn. So Cassini is the spacecraft was sent to Saturn. Mr. Muhammad, we still have another
Yes, we
question, or
can
this is
see.
last one?
We can see here one division of in the planet in the picture, a division of Cassini.
The division of the Cassini, of course.
Yes, here are 3,000. Very good one.
So congratulations,
Okay.
Mr. A. I don't know who is
Mr.
Mr. A.
Maybe Mr. Amr, you did it.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay, let's go.
I didn't
Okay.
share this one.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. And now let's see our.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming, for watching this virtual
Let's see.
show with us. And if you have any question now regarding the show or any question, you could also write it here. If you have any questions, and we will answer that question immediately, me or Mr. Muhammad Hani will answer you. If you have any question, how to get there, you can also write the same link, polev.com/SAS360. You can see it here. Just put it in Google using your phone. And if you have any question about astronomy, about space in general, about anything, you can write it down and we will answer it, me or Mr. Muhammad Hani.
Okay, we still have 2 minutes to finish. Please, if you have any questions.
So, Mr. Muhammad, how big
How
is
big
the
is
black
the
hole
black-
at the center of the galaxy? Yes.
Yes. Yes, I answer, Mr. Amr, or
Yes, please. And I think big here. I think he meant
how the solar
mass,
in
not size.
yes, in mass, in solar
Yeah. So
mass.
let's talk about solar mass. Let's take the solar mass as a scale. So how much time it is as big as the solar mass? It's around 4.6 million solar masses.
Yes.
So just to imagine how huge that
Yes.
the supermassive black hole at the center, which is, call it Sagittarius A. Why Sagittarius A? Because it
Sagittarius A.
appears we can find it in the constellation of Sagittarius. That's why we call it Sagittarius A. Thank you. That was a very
Because there we can
useful-
find the center of the galaxy
Of course.
in Sagittarius. That's why we give it a Sagittarius A.
Yes.
And there is the constellation Sagittarius also, for whose they don't know what is Sagittarius.
Thank you for the
Okay.
question. Is there any question? If you have any other questions, please. شكرا أستاذ محمد على هذا العرض. شكرا جزيلا. شكرا للحضور. Thank you for coming. I think we have another question of its.
No. Yes, of this bigger, no. This is much smaller than the one which was discovered in M87 in April last year. That one is more huge than this one. To see you maybe 500 time, Mr. Amr. It was the one in M87.
Yeah, that one, the Sagittarius A at the center of the galaxy, 4.6 million times as big as the sun as mass. The supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy M87, you can say around 6 billion times, not million times, billion times as big as the solar mass, as I can remember the number. But it is, if we compare it to the supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy, it's very big, very big. Maybe many thousand times bigger than it. Thank you for that question too. So guys, if you have any other questions, we're still receiving, we're still here. Okay. شكرا مستر محمد هاني. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
لعلك تقول لنا كلمة أخيرة قبل أن نغادر.
نتمنى أن تكونوا قد استفدتم. We hope that it was useful for you. We learned something new about the universe, some information. I know some of you, they know a lot, even better than us. But we are trying to be with the public, much more the scientists, and of course we learn from each other every time. And inshallah, we hope that we'll still learn with the day also, we and you. Thank you very much.
شكرا.
كل عام وانتم بخير إن شاء الله. إن شاء الله see you in the next WSW next year إن شاء الله, if we're still in live.
Thank you. الكلمة لك دكتور إلياس، كنت موجود.
ان شاء الله سوف نكون احياء ان شاء الله يعني.
inshallah.
We are striving to see you live every minute. Thank you very much. We appreciate your nice presentation with the question at the end. Thank you very much. I apologize, I did not participate, so I am not that A. But it was great. Thank you very much. It
Mr.
was great.
Mysterious A.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Mysterious A.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Allah
much.
Just to mention, after 1 hour, there is another show, okay, by Fatima and Ahmed. They will take us to Mars specifically. So please be with us and also invite your external friends and relatives to join us. And
Specific time, Mr. Marwan? Specific
yes,
time
from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So
2 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
10 to 2, 10 minutes before 2. So we expect this channel to be open, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you very much.
Maybe more Arabic. If there is more Arabic people, إذا في حد عربي عاد ادعوهم عشان they can speak Arabic. يحكوا عربي إن شاء الله. شكرا لكم.
أيوة بارك.
بارك الله فيكم.
Thank you very much.
Allah يبارك فيك.